Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome finally to the Halloween event. We have been anticipating this for quite some time now. It's a brand new event with a brand new event mechanic, which we will discover together in this video. I've looked at it a little bit, but I still don't really fully understand it, so let's explore it together. Let's first collect a few quests. But after that, the first thing I'll do is that I will check out the mechanics on all of that, and then afterwards I will go through the buildings. I usually do it the other way around, but because we have some brand new mechanics, I will go through the mechanics first. So, and I'm also starting in-game instead of going through the announcement. I might go back here a little bit every now and then if I have some questions, but for now, let's start and go through the tutorial. So let's click fight, and I just won. So the way this works is that I have a card, the enemy has a card, and based on the stats of the cards and so on, you fight against the other one and hopefully you win. So we have health. You have a total of 15 health. I think you always have a total of 15 health. And you can see the health of the opponent here. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But you can increase your health with event currency. So you can see you can buy 1 heart for 10. You can buy 10 heart for 85. So between 10 and 8.5 teeth, I suppose. I don't know what the currency is called. Alright, so now we're back to fighting. So here you have my card. You can see how much damage I will deal. So I will deal between 4 and 5. But I also have some bonus against the wolf here, which I'll also go over a little bit more in a moment. So I deal 3 extra damage. The enemy deals between 2 and 3, but it also has some bonus against my card. So it'll deal between, 4 and 5. So if you look at my health and the enemy health, my health went down by 5, and the enemy's health also went down. Dropped down to 0, so that card was defeated. Alright, ability cards. So every now and then when you win some fights, you get some ability cards. You have a few different types. So this one, Vile Renewal, instantly restore HP while dealing damage to the enemy. This one sounds really good if you ask me. Frenzy, sacrifice 1 HP to make the enemy attack itself twice. That could also be really cool. Soul Seaver, I think. Reduce enemy base health by 50. Alright, so I'll choose that card. You can see that you can also choose multiple cards here when you get the choice, but that will cost some currency. I have no idea what the best way to spend currency is yet. That's something that I will have to discover. So, I can also redraw if I want. And when I redraw, I get a random card here. Choose from your deck. You won't get the same card choice in an additional redrawal. So choose. Okay, so I'll have to choose this, use, and I used it against the enemy. You see that I'm getting some keys here. I'll talk about that as well in a moment. Victory! You have defeated the boss of the dungeon. Extra keys have been granted for each card left in your deck. Alright, so oh, yeah, one final thing. Here you have the chest, and this, as you can see, functions pretty similar to the anniversary event, except that the lowest one only requires the bronze keys, silver keys, and gold keys, and so on, instead of 3 different key types. And the first one you open in a day gives you twice the rewards and also twice the points towards the grand prizes. Get some paper batteries. Alright, select your deck to embark on the dungeon adventure. So now we are through the tutorial. Now let's explore it a little bit slower and a little bit more in detail. So the first thing here, we have a tip. I'm useful in the next dungeon. Select zombie deck to dominate werewolves. So you can see here we have 3 different deck types. We have werewolves, vampires, and zombies. Let's see. Do we have the... Okay, so if you click here, you can see all the different cards in the deck. That's not what I wanted to see. When we start a dungeon, we will have a cheat sheet which shows which are good against which. But actually, we can go back here as well to the announcement. So werewolves, they are good against vampires. Vampires are good against zombies, and zombies are good against werewolves. And then we also have witches, which are don't have any bonuses, but also no weaknesses. So I'm going to follow this tip here and select the zombies. We have 15 total cards. You can go through all the cards. You can see that they have various amounts of damage. Now, even though this is a zombie deck, we will also get some other cards from other... Here we have a wolf, here we have a bat, here we have a cat, or, yeah. That's not their name. So, but yeah, we do have some others, but mainly zombies. So let's choose this, and then let's enter the dungeon. Alright, so here we have the cheat sheet. Here you can see that the zombies are good against werewolves, werewolves are good against vampires, vampires are good against zombies, and then witches are neither good or bad against any of the other ones. Alright, let's go back to the game. So here, the way I think it works is that I have 15 cards, I think, so 14 left in my deck, plus the one I have active right now. The enemy has 11 cards, and here you can see the HP of the current card. So if I win against this card, I've won against it. I will drop down the enemy cards here by 1. I will get this small reward here. And then, and yeah, for each card you win, you get a small reward. And then at the end, you get a boss. The final card will be a boss with more HP, I imagine. And if I also win against that, I think I get a bigger reward or something like that. Alright, now for the fight here, I am able to redraw if I want. Right now, I'm dealing between 1 and 3 damage, and I will also deal 1 bonus damage. The enemy card here has 2 health, so I will deal a minimum 2, so I don't see any reason to change it. The wolf up here will also deal a slight bonus against mine, and between 1 and 3, but yeah, I don't think it matters. So I will fight. You can see that I use that card, and the way I understand it, you can only use a card once, and once you've used it, it is gone. But I won against the enemy. It is now on card 2 of 11. Here you see the reward. So now I deal between 2 and 4 with a 2 bonus, so 4, minimum 4. So again, I don't really see any reason, I think, to redraw, because that does use event currency. And I don't know how much event currency you have, but I don't think it's that big of a number. It's probably quite big, but I don't think you should be redrawing too often. But that's something that I will look more into for my guide. How often you should redraw, when is it advantageous to redraw, I don't know. But I'll fight now, it's a guaranteed win, so let's fight. Get a lot of blueprints, alright. Alright, what's the next one here? Rotten One, so this has a lot of damage. That might actually be another thing to think about. This now will deal 7 damage, which is over twice as much. So perhaps it is better to redraw to get a card that deals less damage, and save this for later on. So that might be something to do. Perhaps I should try. I think I'll try to redraw, see what I get. 3 to 5, slightly less, not that big of a difference. So I will not spend any more, because as you can see, the redraw cost, it does go up. It resets after this card, I believe. So if I... Oh, actually, no, I can choose between 1 or 3. Sorry, okay, never mind. So now, let's choose the best one. This one deals between 3 and 4 damage, so this one seems to be the best. Yeah, so let's choose this one. Choose, there we go. And let's fight, because this one will... Yeah, I will succeed. So there we go. And you can see that my health has gone down quite a lot, so I think I will choose an ability card that allows me to heal, perhaps. So this one would be quite nice. Instantly restore 2 HP while dealing 3 damage to the enemy. That's also... that's also tempting. Steal keys and chest rewards right away. I don't really think this is good, because... yeah, I think you would try to win anyways. I'm a bit torn on these. Because 3 damage, that could be a 1 card gone. So I think I'm going to choose this one. And I can choose more, actually, for some event currency. But I don't think that I will do that. So I'm gonna exit this card shop and go back to the game. Alright, so let's see, 3 health. Again, I kind of want to redraw. Let's look at our card. So this one deals between 2 and 3. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. A lot. This would also be better. This one would be better. So a lot of these would be better. So I'm going to try to redraw again. I don't know. Oh, actually, this one is actually perfect. Now instantly restore to HP. So I get some health back and I instantly damage 3. So I'll kill that card. So that's going to be really good. I don't think I need to look at the other 2. So I'm going to choose this. And actually, let me quickly, I want to double check something, because I think I might always get the select. These ones cards provide unique powerful boost, some enemies, one card is free. Okay, I wondered if, I think I read something that, never mind. I thought you might perhaps always get the ability card here as a choice. I don't know if that's the case. That's something that we'll have to see, but I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to use it, I get some health back, and I killed off the enemy. Alright, I think I'm going to go for this. I have a 2/3 chance of winning. Now this might deal up to 7. That's quite a lot. Actually, that's a wolf, and the wolf is good against vampires. Oh, never mind, it doesn't get the bonus now, because it's not... Ah, okay, I've been reading it wrong. I thought that cards always got this, or not always, but that this would only be visible if it gives a bonus, but I see now it doesn't. It just shows that it gives bonus against zombie, but I'm not a zombie, so it will not deal that extra damage there, so we learn something new every day. I'm going to go for this one, between 3 and 5. This has 4 health. Yep, we got it all the way down, that's nice. Alright, let's see. Frenzy. Sacrifice 1 HP to make the enemy attack itself twice. I think actually that's really good. I think I might go for that. Let's see what the other ones are. Madness. Force the enemy to attack itself with half its base power. This one sounds a lot better. Reduce enemy base health by 50. That might be good for a boss, but I think I'm going to try the Frenzy. It sounds quite cool. I'm not going to buy any extra. Alright, the Alpha Wolf. Ooh, that's quite powerful. But I have a bonus, so I deal between... Nice. I deal between 5 and 6, so I will kill it with 1. This one will deal between 3 and 6 to me. I have 4 health, so I'm going to buy some HP. I think I'm actually going to go all the way to 10. Yeah, I think I'm going to go all the way to 10. It's slightly... better efficiency-wise for the event currency, and I am missing exactly 10, and I do feel like from the next couple of fights I will also need some more HP, so let's go for that, and let's fight. There we go. Alright, next one here. 4 HP, wolf against wolf, so no bonus. This might also be... Or actually, it's tempting to redraw. But I might also, because I'm not gonna win with this anyway. So it's tempting to redraw. I might do that, or I could fight and then use the next one. But I think I'm gonna try to redraw again. Sacrifice 1 HP to make the enemy attack itself twice. It has a chance of 1 killing. I think I'm going to try that. This one would kill the lone wolf, but I'm going to try the frenzy. Let's try the frenzy and see what happens. If this kills itself. It did. Nice. And I got some cards. I think I'm going to go for frenzy again. I like it. I feel like frenzy might be a bit overpowered because I don't take any damage, I think. Yeah, I don't take any damage. Did it hit itself twice or only once? I don't know. I feel like I could make the animation a little bit clearer. Anyways, let's see here. I think I'm gonna redraw here. Because this is a wolf, it has bonus against me. I hardly deal any damage to it, so I'm gonna redraw. I'm gonna go, could go for Frenzy, or perhaps it will be more beneficial to use that later on. Let's see. Neither of the other ones are guaranteed to win. I think I'm gonna take a chance on this one between 2 and 3. Yeah, let's take a chance on that one, see if I am able to do it. Unfortunately not. That's a shame. I'm gonna take a lot of damage with this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna redraw again actually, because I'm taking between 4 and 6 damage, and if we look at the healing costs here, it would be more expensive to heal than to redraw. So let's redraw. Let's go for the wolf pup, I think, because let's go for this one. And I'm going to take between 2 and 4 damage, so quite a lot of damage potentially, but I'll make my decision on healing after this one. So let's fight. Alright. Okay. I have 2 enemies left. I can go back in again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can go back in again, because I see that I'm quite low on right now on teeth. So, and I can't really buy any more health right now. But if I redraw and get Frenzy, I could use that, and then next turn I can heal. Okay, so it looks like you might get the ability card always when you choose. So I'm gonna go for Frenzy, and then I'll see if I need to buy some more HP. Alright, so 6 health. This one will this will kill it. It will deal between 4 and 6, but 3 bonus, so 7 plus. So that's nice, but I'm gonna take a decent amount of damage in return. So I think I'm gonna go, I can afford it now, so if I buy 5, I am up to 8, so I will survive this one at least. So let's do that. And let's fight. And then we have the boss fight. Oh, I didn't actually see what you could get. So here you can get, looks like we can get the golden upgrade kits. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice. Interesting. Can I click on? Okay. Is that actually the full? I'll talk about the buildings in a moment, but yeah, you can see that I can get some of the building stuff from the boss, from the main guy. So it looks like you do want to fight all the way through. So I'm going to deal between 7 and 8, so I might be able to one-hit it. I might take up to 7 damage. I definitely don't want to lose, so I do need some more HP. So let's see if I'm able to do a quick quest spend. I'm definitely able to do that. Let's add some forge points there. How much? That's all okay. And I need to gather some supplies. Let's go for this one. That's quite a lot. Is that all I need? I think I need a little bit more. There we go. I think that should be it. There we go. So 50 more. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, some more event currency. We can continue and we can win this. But how much health do we need? Up to 7. So I need 4 more health to be safe. So I can buy, 4 more. So I think I just need to buy 4 of these. I don't think it's worth going for this because I'm not going to use that health anyways afterwards. And I think it resets every time. Alright, so now this one will deal a maximum of 7. So I am safe and I will deal 7 or 8. So hopefully I win. If not, I will have to do one more fight. And there we go. I won against the boss, got a lot of keys. Why does it say 8 and 3? It says 2 here, the bottom, but here it says 8 for some reason. Anyways, and I did get the golden upgrade for the secondary building. That's really interesting. It's a bit weird it's not the it's not the fragments. Not complaining. But yeah, you have defeated the boss of the dungeon. Extra keys have been granted for each card left. Each card left in my deck. That's why I got some additional keys. Alright, so zombies. It looks like there's a cooldown. That looks like it might be midnight. Is that midnight? Yeah, that looks like it's midnight. So looks like these reset at midnight, so I can use each of these once then, I think, every time. Choose the werewolf deck to outshine vampires. For the next dungeon then, it seems like werewolves are the best. I'm not going to start that in the video. As you can see, that took quite some time. Let's see. Daily special is the Abandoned Asylum. Do we get anything interesting on the Switch? Stage of Ages. That could be interesting. I don't think I'm going to open any chests because I don't really care about the Stage of Ages. So yeah, that's the mechanics. I'll talk about the buildings in a moment because there are a lot of them as usual nowadays. But just quick, I guess, first impressions of the minigame. I like it. I quite like it. Yeah. Not sure if it's my favorite, but I quite like the idea of it. I definitely have to experiment a lot more to figure out exactly what the best strategy is. As you could see, I did spend a decent amount of teeth in terms of event currency. You get, I think it's around 100 per day from the quest and daily login. So yeah, you get 100 per day there, roughly, probably. And then we have like 1,000 extra here, so that's what. Yeah, so I don't know, 150, 200 perhaps teeth per day. I definitely spent more than that right now, I think. So perhaps I spent more than I should. I don't know. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see about the about the balancing and all of that. I do think Frenzy is quite a powerful card, ability card, because it seems like the main upside I think is that you deal damage to the enemy without taking any in return. So even though you sacrifice 1 damage, that's nothing, because regardless of what card the enemy has, you will take 1 damage. So that seems like a really good card. But yeah, I also think powerful healing cards could be really nice in general. So yeah, anyways, let's talk about the buildings, starting with the main building, which is the Laboratory of Monstrosities. We unfortunately continue with the silver and golden upgrades. So let's start with the level 8 building. Oh, it's okay, so it's level 8, then 9 and 10 for the other two. I thought it was more. Yeah, the building, as you can see, gives attack and defense, both for attacking and defending army. It gives some forge points, some goods, or quite a lot of forge points and goods, almost 1 forge point per tile. It does give silver fragments, and the silver building gives golden fragments, so that's really nice. And it also gives fragments of the Ectoplasmic Nightmare, I think it is, selection kit. Where is it? The Ectoplasmic Nightmares, which gives these 2 buildings here. But I'll get back to that a little bit later on. The silver upgrade just gives more. No new boost or anything like that, just more. And then the gold building, again, no new boost, just more. Also some guild goods production, forgot about that. In terms of numbers, we can see that all the way up to, for the final level, level 10, it gives all the way up to 41% attack and 21% defense for attacking army. That is just below a combined 3 attack per tile. And then we have roughly the same for the defending army, city defense, produces some medals, And then, yeah, 75 previous age goods. Oh, it's previous age. Ah, it's previous age goods, okay. Some 90 guild goods, 25 to 27 forge points, and 3 Ectoplasmic Nightmare Selection Kit fragments. So roughly once every month you will get the selection kit, which I'll get back to in a moment. Before that though, we have the Sparkborn Stormspire, which is a secondary building. It is 1x1 and it has 4 levels, but as you can see, you need level 1 building, a regular upgrade, silver upgrade, golden upgrade. And actually thinking about it, I can see why I got a full golden upgrade in the event. So at the level 1 building, you can get from daily specials and from defeating lower level of enemies. I wonder if I actually got some fragments for it. If I can find my way around here, can I see it? Oh, I got the silver as well. I didn't realize. Okay, so I didn't get the level 1, but I did get the silver. The level 2 you can get from event pass and defeating mid-level enemies. Okay. The silver pass from the event pass, the gold from event pass, and also from defeating enemies. So yeah, as you can see, you can get some of these from playing the minigame, and actually it seems like you can get quite a few then. Possibly, potentially, depending on how well you do, considering I got 1 of each, so 2 out of 4 levels. In terms of stats, well, attack boost, quite a lot of it. I think it's static. Yeah, it's static, same for all ages, so all the way up to 6% attack for attacking army. It's a 1x1 building, so rivaling the Sentinel outpost. I would say beating it. It also produces 1 forge point, which is very nice. It does require both population and happiness. So you can see the cost there. In my age, it's in the future, it's 600. It goes up to, well, for the final level, it goes up to 1,700 in the latest age. That's not really that much. For example, the Jumpin' Pumpkin from the fall event is, I think it's around 23,000 in the highest stage. So yeah, considerably lower. It's a small building, so you can't get infinite amount of them. But you will probably be quite good off. I can see that in my city, for example, here on beta, I have almost 100,000 free population. So I could get quite a few of these. But like 200, 180, something like that. Yeah, quite a lot of them. Alright, so that's the secondary building. Yeah, again, I guess I didn't say it, but the main building, really good as usual these days. Quite a lot of very nice stats. The secondary building, also really good. Definitely something worth going for. The Terracotta Caravans from last year gets an upgrade. From off the top of my head, I don't remember exactly what the stats are, but it now gives a combined 64 attack per tile from a 22 tile big building, so that's almost 3 attack per tile, combined attack per tile. Quite good. It gives a lot of forge points as well. So yeah, definitely worth going for. I don't know exactly where you can get it. Let's check the if you can get it from the regular grand prizes. You probably can. There is, yep. So you can get it at 1300. I have no idea how hard or easy that is to get, but it is available. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're able to get it. Don't think that should be a problem. All right, let's talk about all the other new buildings. First of all, we have the Tower of Whispering Horror. It's a 2x3 building. It's available as a daily special. It provides happiness to offset some of the other happiness costing buildings like this. Yeah, and some of the other buildings recently. It gives up to 12% attack for attacking army and up to 14% defense for attacking army. So both of these for attacking army. So red attack, red defense, up to 26 from a 6 7 tile big building. So that's what, 3.5 per tile, something like that combined. So again, really a lot of attack. Then we have production, which is up to 25 previous age goods. Alright, then we have the MosterWares Terrors Boutique. It's a 3x3 building, and it's kind of the opposite of the Tower of Whispering. Instead of happiness, it gives population. Instead of attack and defense for attacking army, it gives those stats for the defending army, so blue boosts here, up to 15% attack and 22% defense. That's a combined, what's that going to be, 37 from a 9, so that's around 4 combined attack per tile, if I'm not mistaken, and up to 10 forge points, which very close again to 1 forge point per tile. These two you can get from daily specials. Out of them, personally, I think the Tower of Whispering sounds really nice. Probably one of my best picks as of now, at least for the daily specials. So I would probably go for this, but I haven't really made up my mind and looked at the other ones. Of course, if you need some city defense to beat the Guild Expedition, this could be an interesting option. Then we move on to the 2 building that you can get from the Nightmares selection kit. So as a quick reminder, you can get that selection kit from the main building. And at the final level, you get one of these roughly every month. So roughly each month you can pick one of these when you have the golden level of the main building. And you can also pick them up from the event pass during the event itself. So, starting with Batsy Bar's Ectoplasmic Elixirs, quite a mouthful, all of these. That's a 2x2 building. This doesn't require a road. This does require a road. It requires population and happiness. In return for that, you get up to 10% defense for attacking army. You get up to 19% attack for defending army, so city defense, blue attack, and then up to 13% defense for defending army. So 2x2, 5 tiles, and for that you get 10% defense for attacking army. So if you don't care about defending army, I wouldn't really say this is a great building or a good building. But if you want the city defense, it's definitely a nice building to get. It also produces some goods, and it has a chance of either giving 1 self-aid kit or 10 self-aid kits. So yeah, quite nice there, I suppose. Then we have the Monster Ranch's Nightmare box. It is 2x1. This one does not require a road. It also requires population and happiness. It gives up to 6% attack for attacking army, up to 4% defense for attacking army, and also up to 5% defense for defending army. So up to a combined 10% attack for attacking army. It is only 2 tiles big, so up to 5% attack, combined attack per tile, which is definitely quite nice. And out of these two, this is definitely the one I would go for. You can get between 2 and 3 forge points, and you can get either 1 store building fragment or 5 store building fragments. So I don't know, probably around 1 store building kit every 2 weeks, something like that. Perhaps slightly less. So quite nice, I think. Then we have the Spectral Steeds Phantom Carriage. It is 1x3. It is a league reward. Let's see. You only get it, I see, in the 1% top league. From it, you get 15% attack for attacking army, 18% defense for attacking army. This seems to be static, so actually let's go in game. And 15% attack for defending army. So that is a combined 33 attack per tile. It is 3, so that's a combined 11 attack per tile. It gives a lot of forge points, a decent amount of previous age goods, And as you can see, it gives selection kits for the main building. So you have 80% chance to get 20 of the selection kit, and then 10% each for the gold and silver upgrade kits. So how many do you need of those? It's 150, I imagine it is. So, can we get the calculator out? I think I will do it quickly on my phone because I have it right here. So, in total, sorry for not being that professional with this. Really should have been a bit more prepared. So you need 150 fragments. You need 10 of those for all the levels. So that is 1,500 fragments. You get 20 per day. So that is 75 days in order to get one additional laboratory, a full Laboratory of Monstrosities. So a level 10 building. Which, yeah, I think that's, well, it's definitely very good. 2.5 months between each. Yeah, definitely. Probably have to spend diamonds to get there, but if you do, you will definitely get a very good reward, and I guess that's exactly the point of them, to incentivize diamond spending. Anyways, you also get some avatars as usual. I think this might be quite popular from the grand prizes I see. There it is, so I think that might be quite popular. Anyways, let's quickly have a look at the grand prizes here. Here we get the level 1 building of the Sparkborn Stormspire. And even at level 1, 3 attack from 1 tile, that's definitely very good. So yeah, even at level 1, it's worth placing if you ask me. And then for each upgrade you get 1 additional attack. Yeah, there you get the Tarot card Caravans golden upgrade. And yeah, similar to previous events. Oh, you get another one here. Is that in the loop then, perhaps? Yeah, it appears to be in the loop. So after a while, the grand prizes, they tend to loop. So it seems like if you want to get the Arcane Tarot card Caravans golden upgrade kit, that's also a mouthful. You can spend some diamonds and get some more of them, it seems. Interesting. Yeah, that's very nice. In terms of spending diamonds, I have no idea if it's good or not, but what I can say, as you can see here, it does seem like you can only use each of these for free once per day, but you can spend some more to go for it again. So I think with diamonds you can play, if not infinitely, you can play quite a lot. And how much do you get? So 2,000 for 800. Okay, so perhaps not that much then. But it might you might still get a lot for spending diamonds, because as you could see when I played right now, I should have paid more attention, but I think I spent like 250, 300 teeth, something like that perhaps. And doing that every day, I know that might be what, 1,000 teeth per day to win all 3 perhaps. That might not be accurate, but if we say that 1,000 per day, that's 20,000 across the event for free. I don't know. I don't think you get, I don't know, perhaps half that. Perhaps I can bring the calculator out real quick. So let's assume 100 per day, I think, times 20, that's 2,000. Plus, okay, you probably don't get more than 3,000-4,000 then for free from the event. Perhaps 5,000. So I think there's a lot of room to spend diamonds to play, but that's just me talking based on the first game I played. I have no idea if or how to play this optimally yet, so that's something I'll figure out, and that's something that I will talk more about in my guide. Hopefully I'll be able to figure it out myself. Okay, I think that's all I need to go over. Hopefully this was interesting. You have this quite nice sneak peek or image here that Uber made. I think that Uber probably that Jupiter made. Similar names. So yeah, I will link all of that in the description. So that's it for now. I'm looking forward to it. First impressions, I quite like it. But yeah, I will definitely have to look at the balancing across the event. So With that said, let me thank my Patreons for their support before I end this video. I would like to thank Homestar, Lorden, Kim Kelly, Rolfie8, Dan Supernat, Chanty, Hecate, Dark Matter, Mylia, Sierra K, Derek B, Hugo Count von Count, Twitter Journalist, Susan Weiss, Rocco, Spike from No Remorse, Merthen Emrys, Atomic, Flavius the Avenger, Arkler, Juber, Whiskymeister, Mar and Sir, Hoss, Henrik Dare Clarebert, Darrell, Mike, Obsidy Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius Belisarius, Stampe, Podger, Detective77, Niklas, Maxo, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the future. Bye bye.